The Fallout TV show has been watched and enjoyed around the world. The games, and the world attached to those games, have a lot to experience and explore. The question I would like to answer today is, can that be done between nappy changes? Can this land be explored and enjoyed in short stints? Well, let's find out together. Welcome to Dad Does Game Guides, where we work through our Steam backlog to find out which games are worth investing our limited time. Parents or not, if you're someone with limited time, I hope you'll find some information on a game that you might have been interested in, but you haven't played yet. Today, we'll spend 15 hours playing Fallout 4. Released by Bethesda in November 2015, the game was met with positive reviews. On Steam, it's currently listed as very positive. I played the game for a bit back in the day, but I'll start a fresh save to see how the first 15 hours can play out in the game.
Look at you. How'd a girl like me ever get so lucky, huh?
I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
We start in a quaint suburban house, where we can customize our character. Everything from the shape of our eyes to the size of our nose. I'm not quite patient enough for this, so I pick a basic model and get going. The game wastes no time in jumping us straight into the story. WASD to move, shift to sprint, and we are definitely sprinting towards Vault 111. There is a small moment where we can relax after reaching the vault, before jumping into more story moments. We get our character dressed into their vault uniform, and then cryogenically frozen, separated from our wife and son. Next, we get what is essentially cinematics of what happens throughout the years of being cryogenically frozen. The main event being that our son is kidnapped and our wife is shot by the kidnappers. We then jump forward an unknown amount of time and manage to get out of the vault. This part essentially acts as the tutorial, picking up items, fighting, shooting, pretty much everything else we'll need to know about the game. The world then opens up once we escape the vault, figuratively and literally.
I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth? You're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
But of course I'm still here.
Fallout has a basic setup, which definitely plays to its favor and replayability. Left click is an attack, right click is aim, WASD to move, tab brings up the Pip-Boy. More than that, it can be customized as needed. There's a variety of weapons, which makes customizing your character a big part of the game. There's also the special characteristics. I personally didn't understand luck, so I mainly kitted myself out with a good perception, endurance, and intelligence. It worked out well and gave me some good options to progress dialogue with characters.
Darla, listen to me. You have a home to go back to. You don't want to throw your life away with these thugs.
You're right! What am I doing? I've gotten all mixed up.
Darla, where are you going?
Okay then.
Questing and adventuring is the best part of the game. You can commit to the main story, which I personally found quite enjoyable, or you can ignore it almost completely and do your own thing. I did a hybrid approach, focusing on the main story, but I did let myself get naturally caught up in whatever adventures happened along the way. I must admit, this was quite chaotic, but it really did immerse me in the world. I felt like I was one with the character, trying to save Sean, but also following what happened around me and doing what I felt a character who was a dad would do, help others. It's also amazing how much of these quests inform you about the world and the people that inhabit it. I would often stumble into just everyday people fighting bandits or red roaches.
You'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its own blood to keep you alive. Offer still stands. Can we count on you?
I'd be honored to join.
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station and we'll discuss the details.
It's easy to hop on and off quests, with only a few requiring you to put in more than an hour or two. This makes Fallout 4 a parent-friendly game. It's easy to save and start up a game when you get a chance. The only drawback is the scale of the map. It's large, really large. It's tricky to see all of it without being intentional with exploring. The game rewards exploration with experience and combat, and at no point does it feel like a chore. But if you've got a busy schedule, you'll end up grinding a lot in this game, only to make very little headway. It's great to feel like you've mastered most of the mechanics within 5 hours, and after that you can actually just switch off your brain and enjoy what you're doing.
Trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111.
My personal advice to really getting the most out of this game is to commit to the main story and use the side quests as your grind. Use the side quest as a way to level up if you're feeling underpowered or if you're just wanting some more gear. But if you really invest in the main story, it pays off in a big way. This advice may sound obvious, but use the power armor. It's really fun and it's really rewarding. It's also an important part of the story, and finding fuel for it isn't as difficult as I expected. And you can find a lot of it just by playing the main story. Explore. Do the things in Sanctuary and build it up. It's satisfying to see it grow and build. And then go out into the wasteland and quest. I put points into perception and intelligence and found it a really enjoyable experience. And definitely more enjoyable than my previous playthrough or any playthroughs I've done in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, because in those games I never really focused on perception and intelligence and more just went gung-ho with my skill points. This time I was far more intentional, and those two really helped me a lot. Not only could I do more, but combat was a more unique experience. Rather than just going pew pew at anything, there were opportunities to also talk your way out of it, be clever about the way you approached the combat. The other special characteristics you can customize to how you want to play. Like I said earlier, luck was a bit confusing to me, and strength felt redundant, so focus on the other skills and upgrades, and that'll really help improve your enjoyment of the game.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Fallout 4 is a very difficult game to recommend. On the one hand, it's not a game you'll finish quickly, and on the other hand, it's not a game you'll want to finish quickly. You want to appreciate and enjoy it. You want to build up Sanctuary. You want to chat to all the NPCs. It's also very easy to get back into after a long absence. Quests are easy to complete, and the main story is simple and satisfying to unwrap. The biggest downside is that the world is just so big, and you probably won't get to see most of it if you're a busy parent. But if you can live with that, then it's definitely a game you should check out. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and let me know of any tips that you might have for people who are new to the world of Fallout. Next time, we'll head into the past on a Titan quest.